So here we are once again, DJ Kurt Entertainment. It's time for DJ Kurt Entertainment Raw and Uncensored. It is now Labor Day Sunday in 2013. Weather's been, well, needless to say, unsettled for these last couple of days, and it's really making it a challenge for the Martin McGurk wedding here today. But an executive decision was made by yours truly in conjunction with the bride and groom, and they've agreed that we will continue with cocktail hour outdoors. And we're expecting a shower sometime between 7 and 8 o'clock here at the Wadsworth Mansion. By that time, around 7:30 or so, folks are going to be indoors anyway for dinner hour. And it's only supposed to last for an hour. You know, it's those pop-up showers you get when the cold front's moving in on the low-pressure system. So we're very hopeful. But this is how I come prepared when we have these kind of conditions. Oddly enough, I think I've only done this once before where I've actually had to utilize a tent, and for that matter, it was here at the Wadsworth Mansion in Middletown. This is a fabulous place. We've, I should say not we, but the banquet staff has kind of given up on tablecloths on the high tops as they keep blowing away. But as we look out over the great lawn here, it's a fabulous place for a wedding. You know, Connecticut, the state of Connecticut has several mansions, and this is obviously one of them, rented out for special events, weddings, and so on. So we're going to walk out here just a little bit, and we're going to turn around and give you an overall view of what the mansion looks like from the back side of the building, facing this great lawn. It really is an impressive place for a wedding. And obviously it's flanked by these beautiful white hydrangeas on either side. Typically when there is a ceremony out here, if I'm not supplying the music for the ceremony, then more oftentimes it's just sound reinforcement for the reader and officiant, JP, celebrant, whatever you want to call them. They would set up right in this area below the steps. And the ceremony would take place basically right from where I am, with the guests seated with chairs along this portion of the lawn. So, as we progress, and I'm going to kind of cut through the woods here, another place that is popular for ceremonies, but not like the lawn here. And I say this only because of all the ceremonies I've done here, and maybe a half dozen over the years. I've never done one over in this area, but I understand that they are over in this area also. It's a lovely area. You've got trellised rose bushes. The little colonnaded, I'm going to call it a shed, and more trellised rose bushes. And this is set up for ceremonies also. And just imagine, ladies, fellas, when these roses are in bloom, which I would imagine would be in, you know, sometime in July. This is quite the backdrop for a ceremony. And this playing the part of the proverbial altar. And this being the view out from this proverbial altar. And as we walk around, guests typically make their way back here, as you see me doing now, through the woods, and then back up to the mansion grounds. And again, how my setup looks from out here on the grounds. We're gonna rock it tonight. Great couple, really looking forward to this wedding. Already met the wedding party, lots of fun. So they're here doing their pictures, getting themselves ready. We're expecting guest arrival here. It's now 10 of 5, sometime shortly after 5. Now I'll take you inside for a quick browse on what it looks like indoors. Well air conditioned, so this is never a concern here at the Wadsworth. This is where the wedding party will be sitting. Worst case scenario, torrential rains, dance floors in, move the setup indoors here. Bar area will be here. Dining room number 1. Transition back out into the loggia. As we cross the loggia into dining room number 2. I've even performed here when they've used this wing as the dance room. Lovely centerpieces. Beautiful mansion, beautiful.
By chance your van that's parked on our grass?
Yes, it is.
Could you remove it from the grass, please?